Hello and welcome to psychicjulianna.com newsletter, and I'm slightly channeling my inner hippie today for this one. But on a serious note, this week's newsletter is about misplaced loyalty, and you will have already heard from Nicole on how she feels. For me, misplaced loyalty really does fall into two categories, and they fall into the two categories of when you shut up because you're concerned about, how something can go with somebody that you love or somebody that's around you or surrounding you. And then the one of where you're quiet because you think, all right, maybe they need to actually be learning that lesson. And that's certainly what I've found. When I look at the concept of misplaced loyalty, and realistically, I guess the reason that Nicole and I were looking at it specifically for this week's newsletter is because what we found is that time and time again, we're quiet on the things that at times we should actually be speaking up on. There are times where things are going on in our life where we stay quiet because we're concerned that if we say that particular thing or we action or we take a functional role in part of a decision-making process, that what will happen is that, that could offend or hurt or be, actively seen as not supporting the other person, the friend, the family, whoever it is that's involved. For me specifically, what I find is that it's a challenge as I've got older and really matured into my sense of self and personal power, that there are times where I just know I have to shut up because it's not my lesson to learn. But what I've also learned, particularly in the last year with having gone through so many changes and so many different things within an independent business world, is that sometimes you actually need to speak up even if it is the other person's lesson. Because if the other person's lesson impacts on your life, the quality of your life and the way you're living your life, then sometimes you actually have to speak up. You have to be very candid about how that's working for you and how it's not, and equally candid on what you need from them to be able to feel like you can function from a safer and more comfortable, perspective or prospect with what's happening. So I would say to you, have a really good think that every time you hear something or something goes on around you and you're sitting there and you're thinking, should I tolerate that just because they're a friend? Should I listen to that just because they're a friend? Should I say nothing because it's their lesson to learn because I love them and they're part of my friendship or my family or my partnership? I would say to you to actually ask this question. If it's impacting on me, where and how do I have the right to express how I feel? If they choose to actively do nothing about it and allow that impact to continue on me, then are they actually being loyal to me? Are they actually looking after me and my friendship the way I'm looking after them and our friendship? Because that's really important. It's called equality. And when you have a really good look, sometimes misplaced loyalty is also misplaced equality within a relationship. So have a think about everyone around you, and for me, have a think about where are the relationships equal, because equality in relationship is a direct reflection of the loyalty that you share. So take care, and I hope you've enjoyed the article. God bless, and have a great Christmas if I don't see you before. Bye.